Hi, Geminis. I'm Meg, Elemental Empress here to do your reading from the 13th until the 15th of March, 2018. And the reason I'm doing these readings so close together is because the new moon in Pisces is a really big deal for all of us, right? Because it's the last new moon before we start our astrological calendar with Aries, and it has a lot of powerful aspects going on with it. We have some major planets moving and going retrograde in this time, and if you use this wisely, then you can really manifest what you want, you know. And with you, especially with Jupiter in your sixth house retrograde, right? A lot to do with your health, your work, those that work for you, debt, um, uh, like litigation, stuff like that, you know, can be wrapped up like rather quickly and done well, you know. So all of these things, you know, are being supported, and you need to watch for where you're being supported, and you need to use that, right? So what I'm asking people is for a little bit of homework, I guess, if you want to do it, if you choose to accept it, it's just take a piece of paper and be like, I'm happy that I have, and write down whatever you want, you know, because new moons are super manifesting anyway, right? So if you write down what you want and you can really feel it, right, in the next, even if you can't see it long term, in the next like 28 days, you know, like put some short term goals on it, you know, and you put some sauce on that, you probably get it, you know what I mean? So, oh, another thing that I wanted to address was, you know, I had a couple troll problems, but it's about, you know, me looking away. One, I look away because I have my fabulous scribbled notes that I have for you guys, and that is about your astrology, and I don't want to mess up on your astrology, right? So, you know, it's not like just for the trolls. If I didn't have my notes, we wouldn't be able to find Uranus, and it's a very important planet. Okay, so that's all I gotta say about. Oh yes, and if you actually have had a medium reading with someone, you know, who hears things and whatnot, you know, you'll notice that they tend to look away as they get knowledge, right? So some people wanted me to be more of an actress and less of a psychic. Well, I'm a psychic, so there you go. That's what you get. I'll try to work on it. I'll try to look more at you, but that's what you get. Okay, so these 2 days right here are going to be pretty heavy, right? Because we have the square with Saturn that happened this morning. That was like, ugh, to me, right? And we were in Mercury shadow period, which, you know, technological stuff is breaking down left and right. And these videos would have been out for you sooner, but it happened, right? So I was born with a Mercury retrograde, but I'm not immune because my phone, like, it was a battle this morning. But yeah, so tomorrow there's a square with Mars and Chiron. So we're gonna be really looking at like our wounds and things like that, you know. But don't worry, the energies last week were really good, and the energies about to get better. So don't worry about it. I'm here. I'm holding your hand. Alright. So I'm gonna pull you one card for to crown your reading, right? From the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. Alright, so you got the King of Wands. Right? So you might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male, or you could be that male. You don't necessarily have to have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in it. It's a very creative king. It's someone who's really into his family, protective, you know. Alright, let's check it out, my gems. I'm gonna read for you 5 cards. I'm out of the Bonfire Tarot. Forget the author's name. I have the stuff downstairs. But beautiful, beautiful cards. Worth a look if you like them. And I started a Facebook page, and I was having trouble with the sharing it and their advertisement and all that. So go on over to Facebook and like me. And as soon as I get enough likes, I'm gonna go live, and then I can connect better with your energy, right? Alright, there we go. Okay.
Alright, so you got Temperance reverse. So my Gemini could be dealing with Sagittarius male, for sure. Or if you're a Sag, like if you have Sag in your chart, and you are a male, or if you just have Sag in your chart, right? So, okay, so the Four of Pentacles is your, is in your foundation. And that's like really holding on, you know, and I can't help but look, like, the Temperance card here, right? She's flipped over, but it looks like, you know, she's dumping her cup out, and it looks like she's dumping her cup out onto him, right? So if you're the male Gemini, it feels like you feel unbalanced and stuck. That's, you know, absolutely. And you feel like, you know, you're carrying the weight of the world while you're doing it. Alright, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Here she is in the upright, reversed, right? So we have, if you have Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus in your chart, and then that could absolutely be you. And it doesn't have to mean that you're like, you know, horrible or this person is horrible. They could just feel like beat down, you know, or beat by something, just in general. I don't know why I felt like doing that. Okay. Alright. So you get the five. This is the Five of Coins. It's actually a really beautiful card in this deck, but it's in the reverse. So it looks like if you were tied up with like a earth sign, this earth sign female, it's in the reverse here, right? It looks like this person is coming out of it, or you're coming out of it financially with this person, like from being left out in the cold. I feel like slideshow. Okay. Alright. Okay, so there's some type of, it's the Two of Swords. There's some type of decision that needs to be made, right? And that's like the only time that you really appear here. It looks like other people are almost not controlling you, but their energy is more like outspoken in your bubble. So you could very well be dealing with a fire sign male, Aries, Leo, Sag, especially Sagittarius, an earth sign female, or you could have this either in your chart, if you are the male or the female, or a more masculine energy, right? So, but to be the King of Wands, you have to be a really masculine energy. So, this female here, it looks like there's some kind of decision, but it's being made. Somebody's coming out of the cold. Yeah, so waiting on an offer, right? So you're waiting on an offer to come in. Out of that, I'm going to grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Mini, and we're going to clarify for you. Alright, Temperance card. Okay, so you got the Moon. It seems like everybody's getting the Moon lately, you know? And, so, you know, especially because the new moon is on St. Patrick's Day, you know, and if you celebrate St. Patrick's Day, then I would just be careful of, like, you know, overindulgence, you know? Especially, you know, if you have Earth in your chart, if you have Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, I would especially be careful of overindulgence. Alright, so you could be waiting for, like, what you're holding on for, right? Is some type of, like, it looks like a ruling to me. It looks like holding on and waiting for, like, a ruling. It's also the sign of Taurus, which you do have a lot of Earth here. Okay, so something is coming to completion, like, to fruition, like, big stuff for this female with Earth in her chart. Let's see what this is about. We're gonna go over more of this. Okay, so if you have this in your chart, or if you have, or if this is someone that you're interested in, right? It looks like, you know, something, it looks like two people, like, being together. And that's the, yeah, and finding balance together, you know? It definitely feels like, there's twos. Okay, so coming out from being left in the cold, you have the Page of Wands. It could be a an Aries, Leo, Sag, younger fire sign to you. And it's coming back. Okay, so they could definitely be a Leo and have to do with your family, right? But they're younger to you. And it's looking brighter, you know? Let's check out this decision. Okay, you got you're waiting. You're just waiting. You're holding on. You're waiting. All right, let's go deeper on that, because that's some crap to leave out. Oh, you're waiting to be able to fight for something. Okay, but what are you fighting for, my dear? A new beginning or an Aries, you know? You could be fighting over a younger Aries. You could be just fighting for a new beginning. And you have Earth here for sure. You have the sign of Sagittarius, and you have definite fire signs. You get the sign of Leo and the sign of Aries and the sign of Taurus. So there could be a lot of people involved in this. And you have the, we're working together card. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But it looks like, I'm going to pull one more card in there. It looks like you're getting a new beginning, and I want to see what you're walking yourself into after this arguments here. Okay, so if you're the male Gemini, right? I would say that you want a new beginning in order to live as the emperor, right? If you're the female Gemini, right? You could be dealing with an older male, and it's like you're waiting to argue with someone to get a new beginning, and it could absolutely be with an Aries older male. All right, let's check it out, and you get news on the bottom now. Alrighty. Alright, my Geminis, if you like that, then please like and share and subscribe to my channel. Much appreciated. I appreciate all you. Take care.